back. This is the last series for today. We have GGWP Ladies versus HERTZ. Of course, since this is the last series, like the page, share the live stream, tag your friends, and even if your supported teams didn't win or advance in their own series, keep on supporting this live stream. Of course, we'll be your casters. I'm Yuko.
And of course, alongside Yuko is Rockhart. Welcome back, everybody.
He's air.
Let's have a look and see whether or not we will see a really quick game as we are loading into the game here for SWIE HERTZ versus GGWP Ladies. I think they're already in the draft. Let's try to catch up real quick.
Jumping straight into the pick and Dan face, this is series number 4, game 1, SWIE HERTZ versus GGWP Ladies. For GGWP, we have Violet, Omen, and Sephira. Sephira has been picked up a lot of times all throughout the tournament, and for the side of SWIE HERTZ, we have Hayate, Annette, and we're still waiting for their pick.
Yep, and now bans onto the Aurum. Just make sure we don't get anyone locked down. And the ban on Tilana is actually pretty good against the Violet. The Baldom, just to make sure that you don't get disrupted, especially if you have a Sephira and the Omen. The Violet also very susceptible to that, so they want to make sure that you don't get countered just like that right away.
So they are taking their sweet time, alright? So Ryoma finally being hovered and they did lock him in. Ryoma, well, I think it's a bit too early to pick Ryoma, but I guess they just don't want to risk Ryoma being either banned out or picked for them. Crixie though is gonna be the third ban from SWIE HERTZ. Liliana, the next possible ban for the side of GGWP.
Yeah, tanks and supports making a very big appearance today, as we do see that a lot of damage being removed as well from the map. We don't see. We want to see more of those tank being removed in the ban phase. Hopefully, we'll see that as well. I would suggest maybe removing
Red team's turn to ban
Malik. I don't know if we're going to see Malik this time around. A lot of solid tanks, of course, are still going to be available for both of these teams. They don't want to ban it out because, of course, they both kind of need it.
L'Oreal, that's the first time anyone banned or even hovered L'Oreal all throughout the tournament, so it could be a respect ban, or I don't know, they're just trying to keep their pool open.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good possibility as well. Having the L'Oreal removed means there's going to be less counterplay available for the Ryoma and the Hayate. No one to chase them out. Bear is going to be banned out. I mean, still pretty solid and a pretty favorite picks from a lot of our female esports.
They're done with seeing Varus, so they're just gonna ban that out. The Flash though, apparently Open and HERTZ did lock that in. So GGWP Ladies, a hover on Liliana. Oh yeah, they did ban Liliana out. They instead banned out Florentino.
Florentino is a pretty solid ban as well. I would like to see Liliana maybe able to pick up the Annette, because again, Annette in the mid lane just goes and makes that lane just so easy to sustain, especially if that's going to be the case for HERTZ. Mirrored.
Red team's turn to pick.
First mirrored pick that we had a few games back did not pan out well. Hopefully we'll see it, shine a little bit more, since it is definitely showing to be a rare pick, especially for our female esports players. But still, it will account for a majority of the damage output of GGWP Ladies in the early game.
We are just waiting for the last pick for HERTZ. Apparently that is a Roxy, so more firepower and a solid frontliner for them. They're just gonna try to work with a very balanced lineup. However, onto the draft of GGWP, I think they have this very slight advantage if they are able to snowball 5 or 6 minutes in.
5 minutes. That's the magic number. Of course, Ryoma is still pretty solid in most stages of the game. To wait and see whether or not we're going to be seeing any of these heroes actually make a huge appearance as we go into Game 1, GGWP Ladies versus SWIE HERTZ.
Show them the love and of course that you care. Share the live stream, tag your friends. And again, this is FSL Circuit for Arena of Valor, one of the very cool mobile games. And if you're not aware, all of these teams from day one are all girls teams.
That's right, all of them, all girls, all throughout this whole tournament. That's happening until tomorrow, where we'll see the semis and the finals for this whole tournament. So right now, it's gonna be very, very close by. The in-game is about to show itself. The Flash is a good pick again. Combined with the Annette will make for a very solid mid lane. Wonder if GGW ladies can have what it takes to break that. They do have Sephira and the Murid to maybe work with that, or the Liliana rather. Murid definitely gonna be mostly going around and trying to see if they can rotate faster in the early game.
Yeah, actually banking quite a lot on this Liliana, but of course, we are into the game, a series of 4, Game 1, GGWP versus SWIE.
Now, GGW ladies keep on the Violet, Naki on the Murid, Malia on the Sephira, Belle on the Omen, Celia on the Liliana for HERTZ. We have Sarah on the Grioma, Ophelia on the Annette, Asaya on the Flash, I like Iliak on the Roxy, and Rana on the Hayate.
Ilic, what a very unique idea. So first early game, they're just gonna farm and maybe try to map out where their opponents are, I guess. This is just my gut talking, but I think in this series we are gonna see a lot of team fights and invade. And speaking of invades, they actually see 2 members from SWIE right there. They're gonna put their objectives on a second priority because they're gonna make sure that they will clear the lanes first. And by clear, I meant even the heroes, not just the wave.
Yeah, I like GGWP ladies as well. Have their own ways to wave clear really quickly. And also getting that, another red Cruise Eagle. Pretty impressive. Good vision will allow them to maybe rotate a lot faster. The weird rotation here coming from Roxy, just making sure he can clear the wave so that the top lanes can actually kind of open.
Well, they are just giving themselves breathing time to try and recuperate, maybe even just get their gold or Dallas in 200 gold lead, so that's not much of a lead since it is just the early games. Fair, of course, going to be a very huge help for GGW right here. But of course, for the side of SWIE, they have an Annette.
Keep on the Violet, just try and see if he can get that Abyssal Dragon low enough for the rest of the team can dive in, but looks like they're gonna have to try to reset it for the meantime. Ultimates are not online yet for the Liliana and the Sephira, so that might be a bit of a more difficult take.
And Naki is just level 4, the only one level 4 here so far, along with Sarah on this Rio.
No, so Sephira is going to be doing a lot of solo zoning there around the Abyssal Dragon area.
That was a bit of an extended zoning out, but if they were able to reset the Abyssal Dragon, if that's their plan, then it worked for them. So just 3 members from GGWP right here, just continuously putting pressure on to the bot lane with SWIE HERTZ just keeping their safe distance.
That's a lot of priority and so many resets being done already on the Dragon. They really do not want to give this away at all. Oh, the fight is there. 3,000. He's going to get the last hit. We'll go over to the bottom.
Sephira was helping at the backline right there, so that's a really good additional gameplay for GGWP lanes. But of course, the Flash just gonna be a huge nuisance at the mid lane.
It's Roxy and Ryoma not really joining too much into the team fight as of yet. See if they can get more map control around the area. Same with the Violet though. He was trying to get a lot of damage into the Abyssal Dragon area, but usually most of it was just putting the rage into use.
Sayang right here at the front line, she doesn't care because of course she is the fastest woman in the map right now, but she gets bursted down, was able to get away though, and Ryuma's right here just in time for the party, but GGWP ladies able to disengage. The Pistol Dragon already has been taken down though, so they're gonna rotate over to find and hunt a new objective.
Yeah. Roxy still on top side, 1v1 and Omen. You do not want to do that at all, especially with the ultimate activated. But however, there are more people streaming in from GGWP. Gonna stun up that Roxy right there in the bush. X-ray vision there for Malia. But Sphera, of course, not gonna be resulting in any team fights as of yet. And they're just trying to hold out until Keep can get in a good position in terms of the gold and the items.
For SWIE right here, I like how aggressive the flashes, but they always lack on quality. Look at this right now. There's a 3-woman gank at the bot lane, but SWIE was able to disengage pretty well.
Top lane as well, still very, very chill. Asayang alongside Sarah. See if they can get some damage. Someone caught out, like right now, on the flash.
They received a lot of damage onto the Sephora, but Sephora apparently will be able to live to see another day. That was just, I guess, them trying to zone out GGWP at the mid lane, and at the bot lane, just normal 1v1 action, funneling, and Asayang just at the mid lane.
Very difficult to get hold of the flash in the mid lane as well. As much as the Liliana really is trying, he's getting a lot of more damage than he is capable.
So Dragon being targeted by SWIE HERTZ right here, but of course GGWP won't let that very strong objective be taken away from them. But wait, there is a reset. These teams really like resetting objectives, so they're just gonna keep themselves at J. Runner. Bursted down there, but Ophelia was able to get away, and Asayang again on the flash. That was a bit of an overextend, but she was able to get away, and that is a really nice save from the two members from SWIE.
That kind of opens up GGWP to go for the Abyssal Dragon this time around with everyone on Hertz. Ultimates being used left, right, and center. Naki secures it. So the Turbulence and will come away with that for the meantime.
Yoma not even able to steal that Abyssal Dragon. So they say that GGWP, they are controlling the map and they are controlling the tempo right now, with SWIE HERTZ still trying to get a hold of their map, and what will they even do to try and get the advantage away from this GGWP.
That's a big question here right now. Keep get stuns right in the location that they want to. The follow-up is here though. For inside GGWP, 4 members strong. They know that they're backed up against a wall and they make it out of there alive.
Nice hold or nice stun there though. Apparently GGWP was unable to go forward any further. So Asayang finally right there. Look at the damage onto Celia on this Liliana.
Oh, just going solo on the top there. Very what do you call this? Anticlimactic for the Omen player. Of course, Roxy still trying to see if he can join. Try to contest some of those objectives on the top side, not giving away too many to the solo laner on the blue.
Let the dude farm, I guess, because it's still in the early game, so he's just gonna wait for a handful of items to be completed before he will jump into a fight. And speaking of a fight, that was a really nice pressure onto Celia at the mid lane, forcing her to get out and rotate over to the bot lane.
Even this splash right here, really just trying to get buffs and try to heal up before he can engage into fights. I feel like that is just Ophelia baiting it out using the movement speed. Flash, of course, still has a lot of poke. Can make it in and out of battles very easily.
Actually, slowly but surely, the damage for the flash is really being stacked up. And look at Asaya, she doesn't care even if her members are far away from her. She is just in charge of the poke. But wait, they were able to take one turret down here at the bot lane. GGWP ladies forced to just back away, and SWIE HERTZ rotating immediately to Abyssal Dragon just to make sure that it will be non-contested.
Very powerful play around the Abyssal Dragon area. Again, because of the bottom lane pressure as well, evens out the gold here against GGWP.
Right, Sayang gets stunned though, but she was able to get away. Reina or Rana just alone here at the bot, gonna clear out that way. We haven't seen much of Omen. She's just there, staying there at the top lane, just still trying to ramp up that damage or that tankiness, whichever will work well for GGWP.
Yeah, you don't feel looking like you want to go, and but right now Malia just not finding anyone willing enough. Oh, Clave Santi already completed for the Violet. That should get the criticals into a huge number. Look right there, 1.7 to 1.4. Exactly what you want to see when you have a Violet on your comp.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Violet right this moment. But the thing though is, will they be able to create the ideal setup for Violet's kits? Because it's difficult to just keep on firing at other people.
Firing other people, that's exactly what that Roxy is absorbing,
The
but
sustain is so much. Iliac able to get there out alive, burning a lot of resources from GGWP. And look, they are now just rotating over to the mid and the top lane, applying so much pressure all over the map. SWIE HERTZ, I think they got the grasp, at least a small grasp of what they should do. Patience apparently paid well for them, and now they're just gonna wait for the proper time to strike.
really did. Patience is definitely the key here for SWIE HERTZ. Top lane getting pushed in as well by that
team tower has
and
been
all is
destroyed.
well. So far, they're still in the lead in terms of gold, despite suffering a lot of damage. Oh, throw that, of course.
Ooh, Asana gets caught up. Apparently,
Whoa.
was not able to get out there alive. First blood, 10 minutes and 30 seconds in. How freaking long was that?
Yep, that's 1-0 in 10.5 minutes. Naki finally making use of the mirror to a good extent. Assassinations at 10 minutes though, that's a bit too long. Diving in around the turret, a lot of damage in, goes to the Dragon Pit.
But of course, while all of the records is happening there, GGWP, they gotta make sure that the objective is right there. Right? So Malaya receiving a lot of damage there, but keep just right there, just trying to see if they can snipe or firepower anyone down. But wait, that was a very ideal setup. However, the follow-up is just not there. SWIE HERTZ's lives are going down. Those if of course decides to say hi. Sayang just jumping in and disengaging immediately. Abyssal Dragon being reset again.
But that was left, right, and center. You could barely keep track of who was doing who. Everyone just trying to get one kill in, but apparently both of these teams are just so careful when it comes to invading, taking the fights.
Yes, that is true. So 11 minutes and 40 seconds in. I still think that everything is even Steven for these both teams. However, HERTZ was able to secure the Abyssal Dragon. Maybe GGWP can secure this objective near their area.
They're up by a little amount here. Again, Omen still not joining the team fight, so that's something that you have not seen yet from GGWP. Really taking their time with this one, just trying to scope each other out, trying to measure up each other.
Sayang being caught out yet again, but will she be saved by her teammate? Apparently, the answer is yes! Just by the skin of her teeth, and SWIE HERTZ, they decided to give it a go. But Red Defense Tower has been taken down while there was an immense pressure here at the mid lane. SWIE HERTZ, now they need to regain their lost
Naki!
advantage. And look at the damage output from GGWP. Liliana able to bag one kill. And GGWP, they're just having that time of their lives right now. Slowly but surely wins the race. Patience still working out in this game for both teams. At least Sayang jumps in but gets a lot of damage in return. I guess her aggressiveness is not as effective as it was in the early game because she receives a lot of damage.
It really does pay off in the end, especially when you have a comp like this. You can just burst from afar. You know that distance is not a problem when you have a Violet, when you have a Murid. That's just beautiful to watch. However, of course, when they get dove in, it becomes a bit of a 50-50. So that's one of the weaknesses that they have for this kind of composition.
So SWIE HERTZ just gonna try and keep it quiet, maybe not engage anything funny, but Asayang still very, very, very aggressive, trying to target that Celia on this Liliana, but apparently nothing happened at the bot lane though. It's gonna be a 1v1 situation with SWIE HERTZ trying to zone that member from GGWP ladies out. Now you're gonna stay at the brushes.
Alright, gonna catch up the net a little bit off point, but don't worry, he is still very tanky. Fighting off the Abyssal Dragon, he's almost out. Will be taken by GGWP instead.
That's a huge no for SWIE HERTZ, but they're trying to take someone down as well, but the engage was just very quick here at the mid lane. The 1v1, of course, everyone else from GGWP decides to join the party. They're gonna leave their teammate behind, but the sustain is just too much. Iliac, man, that sustain was really good. Ophelia instead was the one able to burst someone down, but the stuns and the burst as well from Heat is very strong, and that is a double kill going over to they skewed. They're gonna storm onto the mid lane. They get a triple kill, and Rana was forced to back away, almost died as well. Tower after tower being taken down for GGWP.
Thought for sure that HERTZ could have done something about that, but apparently the burst from this Violet is way too hard for the ban.
Yeah, they prolonged the game too much.
Yep, top lane gonna be pushed now as well, a little bit for the side of HERTZ. Oh! Yeah, HERTZ got that owner for sure. They just even things out. GWP still pretty much.
Red team tower has been
Abyssal
destroyed.
Dragon already up, but I guess little by little, SWIE HERTZ is just being locked into their own base. GGWP, of course, gonna eye this very strong and needed objective, which is the Abyssal Dragon. That's gonna be non-crit. Wait, they're not gonna finish. Alright, I guess they saw that SWIE HERTZ was going towards the dragon.
Yeah, did not want to go for anything risky, still keeping that kill and death count very, very low. To that dragon, it's 18k, close by. No one can actually get there. He is still. They're still there. Oh, that is a really wacky position there. Getting the water wall out does not really help much. And the kill goes over to the flash instead. He goes down.
I think that was a bait for SWIE HERTZ, which they happily, sadly, bet for GGWP, but they were able to answer the 2 deaths with 2 more kills, make that a 3. SWIE HERTZ already doing the thing that they needed, but the life of Keep is being bursted down as well. Triple kill going over to Reina, and now a turret from the mid lane, but Isabel is at the top lane doing her own business as well, able to take one turret down.
Turret in the mid lane also falls. The power of HERTZ here. They're feeling very confident, is despite the gold being really dead even. Abyssal Dragon buff really doing a great number on the team of GGWP.
Now Darkslayer being targeted by HERTZ. So if earlier the advantage was in with GGWP ladies, I guess SWIE HERTZ, they now got the control that they needed, all thanks to Sephira overextending in that one time.
Yeah, all going to plan like that. Of course, GGWP still has pretty much a strong amount of damage coming in from Violet. Also has Resurrection available as well.
So just gonna stay here at the top lane, and SWIE HERTZ just scouting out all over the map. They caught someone there though, someone from GGWP, but will she be able to get away? They are rotating over to the mid lane. Ophelia just
onslaught.
I thought they were gonna get it. So they just decided to dismiss. Drake has been summoned from the side of the red team.
Going to be a strong push on the bottom side here. Still have GGWP trying to go for the defense mid lane, proving to be very difficult. Despite, of course, going down already for HERTZ, they are forcing the issue on the bottom.
We gotta commend Iliac with all of her sustain, but 2 people got stunned from the side of SWIE, but the Drake is apparently still alive. They still wanted to take down that inhibitor turret, but the life bars of SWIE now being bursted down. This will be the opening that GGWP ladies needed, so more people from the red team were taking over to the mid lane, but Bloodbath going over to Look at that. Look at all the life
Oh
bars
my
being
God.
demolished. Life bloodbath going over to Reina as well. But Ophelia gets caught out. Double kill going over to Keep. And so much life being drained out from the side of our red team. That was a 3-4-1 trade in favor of GGWP. That was a bit of a forced engage, and it could possibly cost them the game because the death timers are really high, and there's literally only 2 people left from SWIE dominating, going over to Reina.
So Hayate still keeping up basically alongside the power of this Violet, so they're still pretty much inside the game. Now GGWP are, I don't know, I feel like they're sort of in the lead, but they're not. 'Cause right now there's just still so much kill potential. However, this Violet just hurts so much. Complete items locked in already. Cannot ask for anything else. So the problem is how many more members of SWIE HERTZ are gonna be item locked in this game as well.
They both have the same gameplay, and they both have the same approach towards the late game. So I'm honestly not surprised that the score, kills, gold, even turret takedowns is really relatively close to them.
Four darks there. Or Malia alongside Keep, they know this is happening soon. Bottom lane, still have the Omen pushing. It will be a forcing issue on the top side, Dark Slayer area. Both teams just surrounding it. It's like SWIE HERTZ, they don't want to take the risk.
They don't indeed. So GGWP can just use that as a bait. They could pretend to try to take it, to try and make SWIE go to their AO.
We pause here. From SWIE HERTZ, so far so good. I still cannot call this game at all. The way that they're rotating around the map right now, and the way that they're controlling each other, it's actually very stable and very just. Whoever gets the edge earlier on usually just goes and dominates it. So they're trying to wait and see each other out, trying to see who's gonna make the first mistake. And because of that, the game is just going on so much longer. 20 minutes in the game.
GGWP has Violet, but of course SWIE HERTZ has Ryoma as the 4 damage dealer. Now both teams are just tapping on Asaya. Oh no, she disappeared. I guess she just wanted to leave it a poke, but apparently it worked very bad for him. Ophelia trying to get away, but double kill going over to Keep. You do not let that Violet get the kills that she needs, and you gotta respect the damage that a 20, make that 21-minute Violet has. Liliana gets a share of her bloodbath as well. That is a 3, I'm sorry, for none in favor of GGWP ladies. And to top that off, they are able to bag the Dark Slayer. So that was a wrong move from Asaya. Yes, it was good to try and poke the enemies, but the moment she jumped in, timing was just really perfect, and the damage was just really immense that Flash did not came back there alive.
And that might just be the nail of the coffin here. 20 seconds still for the Ryoma. I don't think that's going to be enough to stop this push. Looks like there's still going to be a tower. Can they clear the minion waves here? The Flash trying to get to see some damage in. But that's not going to be it. Keep still has the resurrection available. Getting a lot of lifesteal and critical hits from this Violet. Oh my god, this is going to be so difficult for HERTZ to defend.
And the team is gonna dominate that top lane along with the Drake, and then the turret going down. But wait, oh no, someone gets caught out there, but I think she was able to survive, and now they're just forcing another fight onto SWIE HERTZ's base. They lock in Iliac, but of course the sustain and the live steal from Iliac is very irritating. She gets rid of another thing, but Legendary going over to keep on that very strong fire-powered violence. Another kill going over to GGWP. Make that 3. Double kill going over to keep, and that was a 4-1 trade in favor of GGWP. The death timers are really high, and Reina is being pressured as well. So that is game 1 going over to GGWP.
And that just might be the nail in the coffin. 22 minutes! Oh my god. What a back and forth game. The funny thing is, it was 22 minutes, but the kill score shows like it sounds like just a 10-minute or 15-minute game. That's how careful both of these teams are. 16-9. GW ladies come out on top against SWIE HERTZ.
that was a very, very nice game. SWIE HERTZ put off quite a fight, but like what I said, just one mistake from Asayang, just jumping there a bit too over aggressive, gets pressed down. That was just a snowball that GGWP needed. Also, I guess if someone gets taken down from the side of SWIE, they should disengage and not force a fight any further, because that's the reason why they gave away game 1. Someone died at one time, they were still fighting, they could have disengaged. Because if more members get taken down and GGWP ladies was storming onto their base, the odds and the chances of them just having 1 or 2 people left to defend their base is pretty high.
Yeah, it was. That's the back and forth was just so amazing to watch from that game, because of how well they managed to just make a distance, create distance between either Violet or the Hayate. On both of those sides, they really just pounded on whoever came near, and no one was willing. The Ryoma was always out of the fight. The Omen was always out of the fight. The Roxy was always rotating somewhere else, and therefore the team fights, the 5v5 explosiveness was just not present at all. So because of that, it did turn out to be a very slow game. Still very fun to watch though. So I'm very impressed, and we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be the case this time around, because obviously these ladies, they do not grow tired at all. I mean, that would have worn me out in that game. But no one did falter like too hard. It was just a minor misstep that just led to one event to another.
So these lovely ladies will load into our next lobby into a bit. Of course, guys, this is a best of 3 match. Will we see a game 3, or will we see only up to a game 2? Share the live stream, like the page. This is the last series before tomorrow, which you will see the semifinals and grand finals.
Grand finals, cannot wait. Of course, we have some of these teams still here, just showing you the bracket if you did not see that earlier. It's gonna be Evo's Esports waiting alongside Luna and BG Ladies. Basically, the winner of this coming match will be facing off against Evo's Esports here. Just as you saw earlier, a very confident and very formidable opponent with the very own distinguished playstyle. Usually plays around their band, plays around the marksman bands.
Surprisingly, they literally focus on a marksman band.
Yeah, for both games. So very impressed to see that. Hopefully these teams will have what it takes to really knock these guys out of the park. However, of course, that is, of course, for tomorrow. Don't forget, if you haven't followed this page yet, !notify, that you can know when we go live. 8 p.m. and GMT plus 8, 7 p.m. GMT plus 7. We will be live tomorrow for the big finale, semi-finals and grand finals for FSL Circuit Arena of Valor.
Arena of Valor indeed. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Every day, the competition just gets tougher and tougher, and the stakes just keep on being high. Of course, the winner of this tournament will have the title of winning FSL Circuit Arena of Valor champion.
That's right. So far, just waiting for everyone to load up into the game. We can go for a bit of a short break here, maybe just go 5 minutes. When we come back, again, game 2. Evo GGWP Ladies versus SWIE HERTZ. Check them out later. Don't go away.
We are back. This is FSL Circuit Arena of Valor 4th Series GGWP Ladies versus SWIE HERTZ. To be your casters, I'm Yuko.
And I'm Rockhard. Welcome back, everybody. We are about to load up into game 2 here. Draft 4. SWIE HERTZ versus GGW Ladies. If you were not here earlier, GGW Ladies fought a very long 23-minute battle against SWIE HERTZ to come out on top. Will that change? Have to find out. Heading to halfway through the draft already, let's check these picks out.
First, without further ado, jumping into the pick and man phase. Here we have Delanas, Liliana, and Baldwin for the side of SWIE HERTZ. So for GGWP Ladies, we have Sephora, Annette, and Lindis.
This kind of plays into what they were trying earlier anyway. And looks like both these teams not really straying too far from the usual picks that we usually see here. in the FSL so far. Roxy gonna be banned out
To
finally.
ban.
I feel like the Roxy pick just made that game
Team's turn
so
to pick.
much more difficult for HERTZ, and we'll have to wait and see if that's gonna be replaced by something even more drastic. Maybe a Chalknor again, you know, some really strong frontliners aside from the ball, which now they will have the option to pick up.
See who will be the pick for GGWP. Apparently
Richter.
they want a Richter.
Pretty cool. Richter not being seen a lot in this tournament. It does provide a pretty beefy frontline. Does do a good damage in disabling enemies as well. Strong rotate, so still a bit surprised that it was able to fall through and apparently replacing Omen in the ban list.
So let's see what will be the last two picks for the side of SWIE. HERTZ. They're just two heroes away from completing their draft. Maybe they need just one more solid damage dealer and one more beefy, like super beefy front line, because they need a solid initiator and a solid wall to protect that Tel-Anas and that Liliana.
Yeah, engagements are being very scarce since they did manage to back off and remove the Roxy, Errol, and
Red
Irie though.
team's turn.
Errol making a debut on the tournament in the possibly last game of our last series.
Impressive Taara as a substitute. This is one of those heroes that can kind of keep up with the Irie whenever they go solo. Good front line, also can chase opponents down. Also very difficult to get the grip on. So very not so
10
solid front line
seconds
for
remaining.
GGWP ladies, but still respectable damage soaking capabilities.
For SWIE HERTZ though, they're all about that chase and all about locking down that enemy and making sure they won't be able to move away from where they are in the map.
Yep, that's exactly what they're going for here. Whether or not that is going to be enough though to handle the Richter, to handle the Lindis, it's going to be a very, very big question.
So, since we are at match point for the 4th series, do not forget to share the live stream, like FSL's page, of course, push that notification button so you will see once we are live for the semifinals and grand finals.
That's right. That's going to be happening tomorrow, so mark your calendars. Make sure you don't have anything big happening tomorrow night. You can experience high-level Arena of Valor coming from our female esports players.
Very strong female esports players, I might add. So again, if you're just new to the stream, GGWP ladies versus SWIE HERTZ with GGWP up on 1 game.
It's going to be very curious to see whether his Arrow pick, and first time being shown today, will be of much use. I haven't actually seen his Arrow really shine. That's something we'll be very curious about once we load into the game here for Game 2, SWIE HERTZ versus GGWP ladies.
Will be deployed.
Here we are jumping straight into the game. I will be surprised if we're gonna see a 23-25 minute game here. But I guess both teams have banked into their late game compositions to balance things out.
Yeah, right now, running down these girls, guys. SWIE HERTZ, Rana on the Talanas, Asayang on the Liliana, Ophelia on the Baldum, Sarah on the Errol, and I like on the Irie. Side of GGWP, it's Celia on the Zafira, Keep on the Lindis, Naki on the Richter, Malia on the Annette, and the Bell, or Adel, on the Taara. I'm not still 100% sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah, at least we're trying our best. Tara making a debut in the tournament as well, but looks like there's a 1v1 situation right here. Bell versus, but wait, Bell was able to get away. I guess the escape tactics on Bell in the early game is pretty solid, but now HERTZ just gonna, take as much map vision as they can.
Map is going to be something you have to watch out for. That was a very close call here. Celia probably could have taken down that grill, but of course Malia is very far away, did not have enough time to get in range will be just a stalemate for the meantime. I still think that the GGWP ladies are very solid,
Life's but a dream.
a solid kill composition. Early game, they will have a lot of opportunities to just go in there and just take enemy out. We'll have to see that's gonna be true here. Richter alongside the Sephira pick here. Oh, they're locked in.
Then speaking of trying to take their enemies out, SWIE HERTZ tried to put pressure there at the bot lane, but GGWP was able to evade. The Abyssal Dragon being tapped yet again was forced here, gonna be on reset in a bit.
Now, Ophelia just going around here alongside the trio. Ooh, a bit of a strong, a very aggressive play. GGWP want to take that out. Naki again, very close by. Lindis just trying to clear the jungle camps. I don't think that's gonna be a go. Mid lane though could be a different story.
Iliek being spotted, but I guess Malia and Celia just decided to ignore that possible kill from the mid lane. Iliek though seeing Belle right here trying to poke around this grill, but this heal does not care. She just wants to get that jungle camp.
Arrow very close by. Oh, not gonna be able to execute that. Still goes over the HERTZ though. GGWP, they want to clean up house. Sarah already used that arrow ultimate, not gonna be able to use it to make it out alive, but looks like it's not gonna be needed. A kill going over to GGWP, but the Abyssal Dragon goes over to HERTZ.
That was pretty even, if you ask me. One kill, one objective, but Iliek actually saw Malaya at the brush there, but Malaya was quick to get away.
Still do that. We are still very close by. Telanas has a lot of front burst damage. Richter not having enough health to actually go for something aggressive. So still gonna be able to make it out alive. Rana having a very aggressive Telanas game here today.
Well, wait, here at the top lane though, Iliek being boxed in, but she was able to get. I gotta commend the escape tactics and sustain Iliek has even in game 1. She was being targeted again and again, but the shields and the life steal is just always enough. Let's see how well she will perform when she is in this Liliana.
That's right, Liliana is in the mid lane, still watching closely. That's Asaya. Alright, good. Something big here. Arrow very close by as well, so that could make him feel a lot more confident. Bottom lane, Baldwin just keeping this Telanas very confident, doesn't even care if there are 3 people there. However, they're gonna have to make a run for it. Asayang very close by with Liliana. Did they see that? I think they did. Spied out there with the Annette. Just there to zone everyone out.
They tried to catch them off guard there, but of course, Naki jumped in, but that was a bit of a misplay because her teammates wasn't there to do any follow-up. So Malaya just gonna be at the front line with Keep and Celia trying to shield their opponents, and of course Errol just gonna farm, clearing out that jungle for himself.
Alright, just going for the regeneration, just ignoring the Irie completely. There's a lot of attention as well on the Abyssal Dragon area. These ladies don't be able to take it. Only Baldwin there gets vision. Resets the dragon. That's the arrow goes in, will go over the SWIE HERTZ.
That was a really nice steal from Steven, but of course, GGWP, they want blood. They want to avenge the objective that has been taken from them. They're gonna go in, but SWIE HERTZ, that was a really nice engage. Telanas able to bag 1 kill there, but wait, of course, a sustain. Double kill going over to Reina, and that is 2 for non-trade in favor of SWIE HERTZ.
Not to mention getting an Abyssal Dragon on the back of that. Oh, Celia can go down.
Stunned, but Keep, of course, gets stunned as well. Celia down the last bar of her health, but Keep gets a lot of damage. Asayang jumps in, but almost gets taken down. But wait, she does get taken down by Keep. 1 for 1. Even Steven for these two teams. Red Defense Tower has been taken down though.
The trade's really going to the side of SWIE HERTZ this time around. That Telanas getting a lot of the damage done. Very early on, if I may add. That's a lot that they have to deal with. And it's very difficult for Keep as well as Tanaki to dive in onto that backline, because there is also a Baldwin close by.
So SWIE HERTZ is trying to map out as much as they can. So GGWP ladies, they could settle with the pick-off and just, make sure that SWIE HERTZ won't be able to get any Abyssal Dragons or Dark Slayer to their side. Celia just gonna roam around here, going over to the bot lane. Iliac received
That's
a lot of damage right there. But will the damage be enough? Apparently the answer is yes, but she gets bursted down. 1v4, that's a pretty rhetorical question for me, at least. Bell alone at the top lane though. Did not apparently get caught. Gonna see under turtle honest. Damage not there yet, but is enough to poke away the enemy.
It's pretty solid damage here. Of course, the Tara not gonna be long for this world. However, the follow-up is pretty strong.
Alright, here we go. GGWP ladies jumping in. 3v3. Who is gonna win? Talonless was able to shield. Sarah able to get away, so they get to see another day. Ophelia just gonna stay there and maybe see if anyone from GGWP ladies will do anything quirky.
I think that's gonna be it for the meantime, though. Of course, HERTZ going for the Abyssal Dragon right away. They are doing exactly what needs to be done. However, the gold is very close by, and we're not seeing that much discrepancy when it comes to anyone who's having a lead, except for maybe GWP with about 500. That Abyssal Dragon could tip the scales very quickly. They really want to go for that right now.
Targeting the Abyssal Dragon is a good thing for HERTZ, but it does get reset. So like A1, they're just gonna approach this very, very slowly. But once late game starts, will it be a good time for GGWP? Because SWIE HERTZ has a Talonless, and apparently, even in the early game, has 3 or 4 kills in.
That's fair again. GGWP in the mid lane, trying to get that tower down soon, and they do succeed. Arrow is going to be missing out, but the Irie tries to get stunned in. 3 members going to be slowly shuttled down. Sarah in the wrong position with the Arrow ultimate. Oh my god, that was a huge win.
Huge blunder indeed, but of course, 3 people gets knocked out, and so he was able to bag 1 kill, but Tilana's is in the back line. Free hitting, and Malaya in the front line, just trying to save her team. That was a 1-for-none trade in favor of GGWP ladies. Small casualty though, since Sarah was just the one that died.
Of course, Irie, still bottom lane, trying to see the 1v1 with Bell. Upside though, of course, still keep on moving, just trying to get much gold in his pocket. Critical hits don't hurt that much yet. Of course, Ideation still looking a lot better for SWIE HERTZ, despite, of course, the lead still on the side GGWP. So, the distribution of gold is definitely something we have to talk about as well.
SWIE HERTZ just taking the game very, very slowly. Everything is tied out. Apparently, Malaya just gonna tap that Abyssal Dragon to see if anyone is there from the side of GGWP, but apparently not. They could take this though if they want to, but after forcing a fight here at the bot lane, since 2 members from SWIE HERTZ are right there.
Oh my god,
over to keep. That was a quick kill. Errol using his ultimate, but apparently he gets knocked up. Sarah, oh no, she's being chased down. Bell has a lot of damage, and Bell takes down that Sarah. That was a 2-for-none trade in favor of GGWP. Now 3 people at the top lane. What is gonna happen? Are they gonna win this flash? Oh no, a bit of a miscommunication. Almost getting left there at the top lane, but Sifera, of course, was able to secure and support the life of her teammate in this Malaya here against the Abyssal Dragon, just securing that very strong objective along with Keep and Ben.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty impressive Abyssal Dragon take, and that they were able to sustain that top lane. However, can they secure this? He's trying to get into a good position. Oh, Abyssal Dragon will go over GGWP for the meantime. Rania on the top. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, but he will get Dove. Oh my god, Naki, he is right where he wants to be. Shut down onto the Tilana.
Alright, so the next target is Celia, but will she be able to get away? Of course, Keep is right there, gonna help her teammate and free people from a GGWP right here. Oh no, gets caught out. Double kill going over to Celia, taking down Ophelia, and now Sarah is the next target, but Sarah was able to get away. 3-for-1 in favor of GGWP, and Bell just here at the mid lane area, scouting out, clearing out the waves. That was a bit of an overextend. Wait for the wave before he tried to get a turret, and of course, Asaya not gonna let that turret without getting any kill in return, but Blue Defense Tower has been destroyed. Dive in. Look at that confidence, while ultimate now onto Bell, and of course, GGWP bagging 1 important objective, while Bell was creating a ruckus at the mid lane.
Dark Slayer, get a tower, and get a kill. What else do GGWP need to close this out? I feel like they have all the ingredients. They just need to start cooking. And I think that's the plan here on the top side. Drake being summoned to take care of that tower.
This could be the up that GGWP ladies needed because they're way more confident compared to what they were in the early game. They don't care about initiating team fights. They know they have enough firepower. They know they have enough damage, and they have the Drake at the top lane storming the members of from SWIE HERTZ as well. Naki just waiting there at the bridge, waiting for someone to face check, but of course the target will be Ophelia. Sifera just took as that sustain. Ophelia does the last bar of her health, but Errol of course decides and tries to save the party, but it is not enough. Onslaught going over to Celia, and they are not gonna stop each other on the turret. They are being really aggressive, and double kill going over to Celia, but this Sifera gets taken down as well. That is a shutdown, but that was a 1-2 for 2 trade in favor of no one.
Well, that was happening. Bell was on the bottom side as well, taking down another tower. Now it's going to be a very easy Abyssal Dragon here for GGWP. That gold lead really skyrocketing 5,000 in favor of the red side squad.
They just need one more good clash to bag this game too. Will they be able to do it, or will SWIE HERTZ look for a loophole and turn the tide to their favor?
Yeah, this arrow pick really not working out the way they wanted it to. Usually want 5-man stun in the knockup. So far, it's Bell on the Ta'ara, just going for the full basic. Keep with the chase on the Iliad.
Woo! Onslaught going over to Keep, but Asayang trying to dish out damage, but wait, she realized the burst and the damage from Bell is just too much, and now GGWP ladies rotating over to the mid lane. They saw Sarah, but they decided to not force a fight there for now. They're just, I don't know, doing mind games with SWIE HERTZ, I guess, just tapping a handful of skills here and there, trying to see if they will fight the bait or will they not.
Like they did not want to give away any more kills over the GGWP ladies. Just like they will try to see if they can reset the waves. However, GGWP ladies, I think they're only waiting for the Dark Slayer buff after this one just to go for the finishing touches. But now Sarah doesn't want to give away too much of the jungle. 10 seconds on the Dark Slayer could be the one they want to go for.
GGWP now in charge of the jungle of SWIE HERTZ. Now SWIE HERTZ are just confined to their very own base. They can't even do anything about this.
Here we go. So you can see Dark Slayer obviously going to be a very easy target here for GGWP.
Contested.
No one's gonna be able to get near, especially with that Annette right there. The feeling was trying to go for the reset will be a bit too late here. Oh my god, Mally with the ultimate blocks down the feeling and hurts.
Anna's tried to dish out damage, but apparently again it is not enough. Sarah jumps in, but with the damage from GGWP ladies is just so much. They don't care. Celia was able to take Ayek down, but look at the life bars of our green team slowly being disseminated, and they are being stunned as well. Drake is now being summoned, but I don't think GGWP is gonna get that objective for now. Bloodbath going over to Keep. Look at the stats of our ladies right now. Very strong. They are very confident. They're not even backing away just yet, even though Telana's is right there.
The damage from Rania here on the Telana's not gonna be enough to stop that inhibitor turret from falling anyway. Bot and mid will be in danger here. Bell on the bot. 4 members from GGWP on the mid. That tower did not stand a chance.
And now just there at the front line, dominating, going over to Keep. Look at that damage, the raw firepower from GGWP right now, and they're just storming onto the base with the Drake there as well. They don't care, they just want to get and finish the game over until Anna's able to take down Naki. The movement is being put up. Malaya being stunned right there, but with SWIE HERTZ, they're actually doing it.
Oh, so close.
Oh, that was so close, but that was quite a good clash, and GGWP ladies able to secure game 2 to their side.
2-0 victory for GGWP ladies. Congratulations. Making short work of that. Tell honest, I was actually so close. They could have actually turned that around for game 3, but apparently They're in a rush. They want to finish this up. 10-19 on the kill score. Good job, GGWP ladies.
SWIE HERTZ was 2 kills away from going to a comeback, but apparently just the items and the sustain that GGWP ladies has is just too much, and it's just worked for them so well. That was a really nice nice series to end the day. So we hope you guys enjoyed these lovely ladies win things out, and here we have GGWP advancing to the semifinals tomorrow, finishing their very own series with a clean 2-0.
Very impressive indeed, and they will be facing off against Evo's Esports. As we look at the bracket, we have completed today with 2 zeros, except for DG Ladies and Louvre Angels. Very impressive game. So first off, tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT, it's going to be Luna versus DG Ladies, followed by Evo's Esports versus GGWP Ladies.
After that, of course, the winners will then advance to the grand finals. So tell us who your bet is, and do not forget to like the FSL page. Push that notification button on so you will see once we are live. So that's in it for today. Updated brackets has been shown as well. We have been your casters. I'm Hugo.
And of course, alongside her is Rockhart. Stay tuned for tomorrow. The semifinals and grand finals of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor continue.